So, first time the narcissist took me to a party in his hometown. He's from a different place, but he was raised up in the same place I'm from. So, I was telling him I had never been to the place where he's from. And so he was like, okay, cool. Let me go and take you to see where I come from and let you meet a couple of people. So we do that. And we were also planning on relocating to his hometown. So we were going to look at some places, and just so happened on that weekend there was going to be a party for one of his friends. And so we go to the party. He introduced me to a couple of people or whatnot, and then um, we find our little spot where we're going to sit at the party and everything. And then he says, I'll be back. I'm going to run to the store. So he get up, he goes to the store. Now, to my understanding, he went by himself, but we were in the backyard, and so I didn't get to see who all got in the car with him. So I don't know if the person he brings back with him was in the car when he left, or he went and picked them up. I'm not sure about that, but I'm almost positive he went and picked them up because he was gone for a minute. So he been gone for a little minute now, and so I decided to call him to see where he at. And so when I called him, the first thing he says, I'm on my way. I'm right up the road at the light. I'm going to be turning in a few minutes. And I'm like, okay, cool. So when he come back, there's this older lady holding on to his arm, and he walking her back here in the backyard where I'm at the party. So he comes, sit her down, get her a seat, pull up her seat for her and sit her down next to me and him. But he kind of sat in the middle of both of us. And so once they got back, he ain't said nothing to me at all. Not, is you okay? Or do you need anything? He ain't say nothing. The conversation we had on the phone was all the conversation we had at the entire party. So he's sitting here chopping it up with this lady the whole entire time. When I say the whole entire time, the whole entire time we are at this party and the party's still going on, he's talking to her. He ain't said 2 words to me. She said something to me later on, hours later, when she should have been said something to me a whole long time ago, like when you sat your behind down in that seat and you seen you sitting here talking to him. But you know what I'm saying, we gonna use our brains. She didn't make conversation for a reason. So now we sitting here and they're just talking away. I don't know what they talking about, so I ain't jumping into conversation. You know what I'm saying? They talking about some stuff that done happened back in the day. I wasn't there. I don't know what they talking about. I don't know none of these places that they bringing up. So I'm just listening to the conversation. I don't hear nothing out of the way. But the only thing that's weird to me is that you ain't turned around to check on me, your girl, who's here with you. But you talking to this woman, and now at this point, he jumping up and going to make her drinks. I drink. I got a drink in my hand, so that's letting you know I'm drinking. He jumped right up. He ain't turn around and said, hey, babe, I'm finna go and get her a drink or get her a refill. Do you want something while I'm up there? He asked me nothing. He walks up there, get her a drink, bring it back, sit down, finish talking to her. When I want me a drink, because I'm seeing now how you moving, I'm like, well, forget it. Then I'll just go get my own drink. So he did that a good bit of time. He get her feeling right. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't checking on me over here. I just don't exist at this party with them. So now it's time to eat. Whenever we go to a function or whatever, I fix our plates. So I go and get in this long behind line to get our plates, and I bring it back to him. Normally he would come meet me at the line so he can help me bring the plates back so we can sit down and eat together. Okay? He didn't get up. They ain't stopped talking since they got there. Ain't no telling what happened before they got there. Because she got a pack of cigarettes. I smoke. He ain't bring me back no pack of cigarettes. I drink. You ain't bringing me no drinks. You ain't even talking to me. So I'm getting the food. I'm standing in the line or whatever. So once I get the food, I bring it back to him, hand it to him. Now I'm sitting down, I'm finna get ready to eat my food. He takes his napkin and puts it over his plate, sit his plate down. And he gets up and go get in the line. I walk over there and I'm like, what you doing? He was like, I'm getting her a plate. Like I'm asking a dumb question. I'm getting her a plate. I'm like, let her go get her own plate. Man, that lady can't walk that good. I don't care. Let her go get her own plate. He was like, man, sit down and stop being jealous. I don't like jealous people. Sir, I'm not being jealous. I'm just saying, you my man. I done stood in the line to get our food. Your food finna get cold. You need to eat it before it get cold. I'm being jealous. Something wrong with me. But he don't see nothing wrong with this picture. So I said, all right. And I go sit back down to my food. She must have overheard me yelling or talking to him or whatever, because I wasn't really screaming because it's, people standing in this line. So I ain't trying to make a scene. But I guess she feeling like at this point now, I feel some type of way. Even though I ain't said nothing the whole entire time. So when I come back to sit down from talking to him in the line, she say, baby, I just want you to know, you ain't got nothing to worry about. He just a sweetheart to me. That's all. He just like to help me every time he see me. She say, but he's so sweet, and I thank you for allowing him to sit here and keep me company. She's like, and you so pretty too. Like, that's supposed to make it better. Thank you for the compliment. But really, if you was concerned, you would have been felt some type of way a long time ago that he's sitting here talking to you, and he not talking to his girl. He ain't said 2 words. He ain't took his eyes off you. Y'all talking the whole entire time. So now the party is over. It's time to go home. He drove there. I'm driving back because now he's acting like he's so toe up. So on the ride home, there's no conversation because now he's over here sleeping, pretending to be asleep or whatever he doing. He ain't talking to me. So we go back to his people's house like nothing happened. We get on the road, we go home, and so I gave it about a day or two after we got back from out of town, and I calmed down, and I sat here, I'm thinking about it over and over again. I'm like, okay, am I just over exaggerating that he sat there and talked to her the whole entire time and not said 1 word to me? Because I mean, when I say he was not paying attention to me at all, when I got up to go get a drink, somebody kept trying to talk to me. And I'm sitting right next to him. They know we came together. But since they see his disrespect, they almost probably think that I'm on the disrespect too. Like, oh, well, he over there keeping somebody else company. She probably looking for somebody to keep her company. No. I'm sitting here like boo-boo the fool, don't know what's going on. So now I'm like, you and this lady must have had something going on back in the day, because, I mean, y'all sat there and chopped it up the whole entire time, and you didn't say 1 word to me. That's a lie. I asked you how you was enjoying the party. I said, you didn't ask me nothing. You didn't look over my way at all. He was like, yes, I did. I looked over there to see if you was good, and every time I looked over, you had a drink in your hand. I say, yeah, a drink that you didn't put in my hand. But you put every single last one of her drinks in her hand. But when you got up to go ask her for a drink, you didn't ask me that I want anything. That's a lie. Every time I got up to go and get her drink, I couldn't ask you, did you want something? Because your drink was always full. I said, how can you see through a can? My drink was in a can. Hers was in a cup. How you know what's in my can? You still had stuff in your can, and so therefore that's why I didn't ask you, did you want no drink? I was seeing you. I had my eyes on you. I was paying attention to you. I was just looking to see how many people were sitting there staring at you. I just wanted everybody to look at you because you fine and you my girl. Sir, that's supposed to make me feel good? I say the fact that I felt like a third wheel to you and her bothers me. Now, if y'all had something going on, tell me. Because you took care of her at that party. Here I am in a place that I've never been before, around people I don't even know. And you didn't show me not 1 tap of attention. And you sitting here telling me you did when I know you didn't. I said, I know I'm not crazy. You didn't say 2 words to me. Man, see, here you go with that jealous stuff. I don't like jealous women. I told you that at the party. I don't like jealous women. I said, I'm not jealous. All I'm asking for is respect. Respect and jealousy is 2 different things. I say, you sat there and you disrespected me in my face. And you still disregard me right now about the situation, telling me I'm lying. He was like, nah, you just jealous. I said, it's not jealousy. It's respect. And so he would never, ever admit to that. Every time I would say what he did, he blamed it on me for the reason why it was happening. I'm telling you, these narcissists would take you on a roller coaster ride and have you really thinking that you're mentally crazy. Because now that he's sitting here for sure telling me that he know he said something to me, not myself sitting here like, did he really say, okay, did I have too many drinks and then I just forgot the fact that he said something to me? Because now he's so, he all irate and everything. And so it's making me think that he really did say something to me and I just missed it. But them the games they play. They got to make you feel like you're the crazy one, when they know they did exactly what you telling them they did. But they ain't going to take that. No. You ain't going to tell me what I did. I'm going to tell you what you did. It's on you. It's your fault, not mine. And mine is a big old liar. When I say a big old liar, he will tell you that the sky is blue and raining purple raindrops before he tell you what he actually did to you. Stay woke, y'all. They walking around here. Be careful. I'm doing my homework now. 4.5 years, and it took me until now to know that I'm dealing with a narcissist. Because really, I just thought this man was toxic. And just, he just liked to argue. Or he just liked the game of the running behind him crying and all this his stuff. No, he got a real life problem. And this journey is far from over. It just happened on Thursday for us. And Saturday he finally left. But I still got a long way to go. Through my healing, through his nonsense. And so I'm learning how to put that wall up so good that he ain't going to be able to break through. He going to have to just go ahead and fold and turn around and leave me alone. Because with the power of prayer and knowledge, I'm going to get through this. And if you're going through it, you're going to get through it too. Do your homework. Have a nice night.